So I got new boots the other day and I am fully ready to step on some people. Right, I know I bought this t-shirt like 2 days ago, but I already want to like chop the sleeves off so that it becomes more of like a sleeveless tank top. I don't know, I just think that it would work nicer, but again, I only bought this 2 days ago and... Hi friends, my name is Joel and welcome back to my booktube channel. If you've yet to check out my book haul where I've hauled like over 50 books, I would highly recommend checking that out because there are so many books that I'm looking forward to read, and you'll probably find some books that you want to add to your TBR as well. And if you have yet to check out my Twitter nor my Bookstagram, I would highly recommend checking that out as well because I post some extra bookish content that you're not gonna see here. For today's video, I am basically just having a chill reading vlog. There's a book that I need to finish tonight, which is Steeped in Gold by Scion and Smart. I have about 24% left, and so I definitely think I'm gonna be able to finish that tonight. It is basically my most anticipated read for 2021, and so far, it's amazing. I love it so much, and Araya can basically step on me whenever she wants. I will loan her these boots to step on me because, wow. And honestly, this story is just amazing, and I am just super excited to see how it ends. It is a Jamaican-inspired fantasy, and as a Jamaican, it just fills my heart with so much pride and joy to see a part of my identity represented on the page. It's just so amazing, and I want physical copies. I need physical copies. Yeah, I'm really, really, really happy. And then I'm working with Caffeine Book Tours and Shealea to bring you a little bit of a reading vlog as well of The Summer of Everything by Julian Winters. This one is another one of my anticipated reads, but for this year, and it comes out on September 8th, but they very kindly provided me with an e-arc so that I could read it early and give some of my thoughts and opinions to you all. And so I'm really excited to be reading that as well. I just think it's going to be quite a nice reading vlog, and it's just going to be like a 1 day, 2 day reading vlog, but we do have a few things to get through today. We might be having a Fictional Fates test kitchen, which would be really exciting. I do also need to take a few Bookstagram photos. One is just a picture of some books that I got very recently after the book haul. The other one is for the book club and also my Bookstagram for tomorrow, because tomorrow is the very start of the late night book club, and together we'll be reading The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I am just super excited for it all, and I just think it's gonna be really exciting and really fun. And then after The Summer of Everything, I think I'll be delving into The House of the Cerulean Sea. I just think it's gonna be really nice. I don't know whether I'll record my experience of The House of the Cerulean Sea, but no, I'm just really excited to do this reading vlog and just bring you all kind of like a nice chill atmosphere. And also a few days ago with the Bibliophiles book club, we did a live show of Felix Ever After by Case and Calendar, and so if you did miss out on that live show, I will have the link to it in the description. It was such a nice and chill live show where we basically got to talk about the book and a few other things as well, and it was just really nice and a really cool atmosphere. X-Men was mentioned, although I don't really I've never really watched an X-Men film. It really seemed they were invested in that conversation. So if X-Men is your thing, you should definitely go check that out as well. I'll have the link to it in the description down below. But yeah, I just realized I haven't said what the books are actually about. So, Witches Steeped in Gold follows Araya, who basically has been spending her entire life in prison. And so when her time for vengeance arrives, she is going to take that chance. And Jasmine is the Queen's daughter. However, unlike her sister before her, she has no intention at dying for her mother's sake. And so both of them enter this unlikely alliance that changes the game for both of them, and it's just really exciting. And then The Summer of Everything follows Wesley, who's basically been handling a lot of different things: his crush on his best friend Nico, his job at the bookstore, and a strained sibling relationship with his brother, who's basically needing wedding planning advice when the bookstore is being threatened to be bought by a coffee shop chain, and all of his problems start to converge towards one another. He basically realizes that he needs to confront the fact that adulthood is upon him, and he needs to confront these problems. It just sounds like a really nice contemporary gay read, and it's something that I definitely think during the summer is something that I personally want more of. And with autumn starting soon, I'm just like, oh, gotta get through this quite quickly. And so I'm really excited to be reading both of these books. And yeah, I guess that's everything for this introduction. Like I said, it's just quite a chill, introduction. Not really much to it, but again, I'm just super excited for both of these books and just giving all of my thoughts on them when I finish them. But yeah, let us get started. So, I just finished Witches Steeped in Gold by Scion and Smart, and 5 stars. And I cannot put into words how great it feels to see part of myself represented on a page in such a fantastically amazing story. And it explores a lot of the dichotomy between what it means to be a hero and a villain. It has intrigue, it has magic, it has obsession. It's like everything I want and more. And the fact that I now have to wait months until people can actually buy and read this book so that I can scream about it to them, hard. And the fact that I now have to wait until 2022 for a sequel, even harder. Like, I don't know how I'm processing this. I don't know what to do, but I am just so happy that I've read this now, and I'm so happy that I can finally scream about it on the top of my lungs to people, telling people to add it to their TBRs, telling people that they need to read it. Like, you need to add this to your TBR now. I would highly recommend Witches Steeped in Gold because the language and the prose is just so beautiful, and the story and the characters are so well fleshed out, and everything just seems amazing. I do want to do a more dedicated video towards Witches Steeped in Gold at some point, but for now I'm heavily solidified in the fact that I want every single edition of Witches Steeped in Gold. So, Epic Reads, if you're watching this, send me the US arc, perhaps, maybe, who knows? I'm kidding, unless. But yeah, no, I just want every edition now. Like, I cannot wait. And I am hoping, I was speaking to Danny with this just now. I'm hoping someone does an edition of this book with gold sprayed edges. Otherwise, I guess I'm just gonna have to do it myself because it's Witches Steeped in Gold, and the gold is heavily in their magic system. So we kind of need the gold somewhere. And I just cannot wait to see all of the fan art and all of the cool things that people are gonna do with this book. And the ending, oh my god. This book is just amazing, and I want the sequel, but I'm not gonna get it until 2022. But oh my god, I just want this book. I just love it. I love it so much. And again, Jamaican inspired fantasy. It's everything I could have ever wanted and more. And it's definitely kind of ignited that fire within me with my own writing. And I literally almost started crying, but I finished this book because when you see a part of yourself represented, it just feels so justifying and so empowering, because you're like, wow, that is a character that I can resonate with and I can connect with on an emotional, physical, and a human level. And just seeing everything, I'm just like, yes. And I'm going to say now, Uriah is my queen. She can step on me. I love her with every fibre of my being. Uriah, wow. Just wow. She did that. She did that. So now I need to go take a Bookstagram picture for today's post. Then what I might do is take the photo for tomorrow's post now, so it means I'll have to get changed. And then, yeah, I think after that I'll make my dinner. So I'm making a pasta bake tonight, which is exciting. I'm making it from scratch, which should be quite cool. I think then I'll settle back here with my food and we can get started on The Summer of Everything by Julian Winters, which I think will be really exciting. Low-key, I'm really pumped by how, one, the Bookstagram photo turned out. I basically was doing a 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo inspired photo, and I've been working on it for quite some time with like getting all the pieces together. Like, I found the necklace on Etsy and I had to wait for that to get here. I was piecing some of the clothing choices together. Although it doesn't match the exact green of Evelyn Hugo's dress, I think that it was still quite a nice homage to the cover. And plus, I saw that Evelyn Hugo had red nails on the cover, so I thought to paint my own. I've taken the red nail polish off because, I don't know, I like having my nails painted, but at the same time I just felt like the red would clash with any of my clothing that I decide to wear in the future. If I was to paint my nails, I think I'd probably stick to like a black colour, because that just seems to be like the easiest colour to match with things, or like a nude, but I haven't decided yet. But for now, I made myself a little pasta bake. I have never really made pasta bake much, but today I decided to try out a few different cheeses. I used 4 different cheeses. Mozzarella, cheddar, this like hot Mexican cheese, and a smoked applewood cheese, which all mixed together tastes divine. And I'm really shocked by how well I did with this pasta bake. I'm now going to like settle here and start The Summer of Everything by Julian Winters. I do have a few writing things to get done tonight as well, and then I gotta send them off, but I'm also having a call with Rhea and V in a bit, which is gonna be exciting because our calls are always so much fun and I love them both so much, and so it's gonna be really fun. And yeah, so morning everyone, and happy 1st of September. Like, wow, we're in the start of a new month, and it's scary because I'm supposed to be going back to uni this month, and already I'm just like, no, I don't want it. But I'm currently reading The Summer of Everything, and it's really relatable. Like, I relate to Wes so much as a character in the way that he was really uncertain about what he wanted to do in his future. I was basically like the exact same when I was coming to like decide when I was going to uni what I wanted to do. I just think that there's a lot of different avenues for someone to go down when they're looking at their future education, and Cooper just makes me laugh a lot, like the way that he's like a social media person. He's just like, follow me on this and this and this and this and this, and I'm just like, oh, I've never done that in person. I don't think I will ever do that in person, but yeah, I'm just really happy with the way this is going so far, and I should be finishing this quite soon. So I guess I will catch up with you all once I've finished. So I just finished The Summer of Everything by Julian Winters, and it was a really nice, cute and fluffy read. Like, I think that there was just a lot that I resonated with as someone like 2 years ago who didn't really know what they wanted to do and thought that university was the only option. And it really shows that there is more than one option to a lot of things, and it definitely still remains quite a relatable read. Now that I'm going into my last year of university, it kind of had a bit of like a full circle moment for me, where I kind of reminded myself a lot of the things that I felt 2 years ago when I started university for the first time. And I just think that it's just so wonderful to kind of have all of those feelings once again, and just see that all of the things that I was worried about before starting university now, I'm glad that I did it, and I'm glad that I was able to have the confidence to go to university and explore myself both intellectually, socially, and also just emotionally, and kind of just get myself out there a bit more. And I'm just really happy that I did that. So hopefully that happens to all of the characters in The Summer of Everything. The whole found family in The Summer of Everything was just really nice, and the dynamic was really sweet as well. And I just think that it was just a nice, simple read. Like, Julian Winters' writing, again, is really nice. It's descriptive, and he doesn't shy away from a lot of different conflicts, but he also likes to incorporate a lot of different identities within his text. We have a trans character, we have a non-binary character, we have characters of different sexualities and different backgrounds, and it's just woven seamlessly well into the text. I love it. I really love it. And I just think that the conflict was also really rooted. And yeah, I just think that my one caveat was that I think because we had a lot of different conflicts throughout the text, we weren't really able to get a lot of depth in each conflict itself. So that is my one only caveat. However, I do think that the amount of depth that we went into was enough for the book. So hence my final rating is probably going to be 4 stars on Goodreads. And yeah, I just really liked it. And I just think that the romance was really cute and really sweet, and everything just summed up quite well. And yeah, I want to thank Caffeine Book Tours and Shealea again for giving me an advanced reader's copy of The Summer of Everything as part of Wes Goes on Tour. I will have all of the blog post link of the tour schedule in the description so that you can check out all the rest of the tour stops as well, and join us as we celebrate the release of The Summer of Everything. And also, we do have another release to celebrate today. Aidan Thomas's Cemetery Boys comes out today, which is amazing. And if you wanted to read about a Latinx Bruhix and a lot of cool magical intrigue, you should definitely go check that book out as well. And yeah, this reading vlog was really chill and really sweet. This is going up in a few hours, so I'm probably just going to spend the rest of my time now editing. But no, this was just really chill, and I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you're notified whenever I upload next. This shout out of fates goes out to Mrs. Dunn Reads, who I will be joining on September 5th for her currently reading live show. I'll be joining a few other booktubers as we discuss what we'll be reading, and also talking about some of the books that are intriguing our fancy. So I will have the link to that in the description below, as well as Mrs. Dunn's channel, because it is just just amazing and I adore watching all of her videos as well. If you want to find me on any other social media platforms, I'll have all of my social media links in the description down below. And if you want to support this channel any further, I have my Amazon wishlist and my Ko-fi link, which you can use to donate any amount of money or books that will be used to improve this channel. And I think that's everything. We have literally read one amazing 5-star read that won't be released until 2021, and I will be suffering whilst everyone else won't know the amount of suffering that I am in until then. We have also read a really cute contemporary about trying to find your way in the world and trying to figure out what happens next and like what happens if you don't know what happens next. Next, I will be reading The House in the Cerulean Sea, which is really nice and exciting. I think it's just gonna be quite a nice and cute read. I don't think I'll be vlogging my experience of reading that purely because I just want to take it all in at once. And then this weekend, you'll have to tune in next Tuesday to see what books I read this weekend. So, but yeah, I guess until the next video, bye friends.